Hello, my dear students of class 6th. We have already talked about food. We have defined food and we also talked about various sources of food. Okay, this is the chapter 2 of your textbook. Okay, it is again about food, but in this chapter we'll be talking about components of food. I'm your teacher Jilali Bhatt. Today we'll be taking care of this topic, components of food, part 1. Okay, so let's recapitulate first what food is. We all know that food is a nutritive substance taken by an organism for growth, work, repair, and maintaining life processes. Okay, so food is a kind of fuel that we all need, that living organisms require. Okay, just as petrol is used for our cars, motorbikes, is used to run these vehicles. In the same way, food is used for all living organisms to do various activities, for work, for growth, for repair, and other life processes. Right. So you can see in this picture that here are shown various items of food. Okay, there is fish, rice, okay, various kinds of fruits and vegetables, right? Okay, once again, we know that this food uh, is required by all living organisms such as plants and animals. Okay, so food is essential for all living organisms. Most of our food is made of the, the nutrients, the substances that help us to grow, that help us to, help us to be healthy, and the substances which help us to be healthy and which gives us energy. We get food from either plants or animals, right? Okay, now, so what nutrients are? Okay, so nutrients are found in all the different kinds of this food items. Nutrients are the useful substances that is present in our food and that are useful for us to grow, uh, that are useful to give us energy and to be fit and healthy, right? So nutrients are the substances which help us to grow, to give the substances which give us energy, the substances which help us to be healthy, right? So the nutrients are uh, they are of different types. Nutrients are of different types. Okay, so these are also called as components of food. There are six different types of components, right? Number first is carbohydrates. Number second is proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals, water, and refuge. All these substances are useful for our body. Okay, we shall take all these nutrients. Okay, the food food which contains all these substances is said to be balanced diet. Balanced diet, right? The food containing all these substances is referred to as balanced diet. Fine. So what are carbohydrates? Carbohydrates are one of the main types of nutrients found in the food that we consume, that we eat. Okay, so carbohydrates, remember that they are the rich source of energy, right? Our digestive system changes carbohydrates into glucose or blood sugar. Then blood sugar is then uh, converted into the energy. Okay, so extra energy that is present in our cells, tissues and organs, that is stored in our liver and muscles, in the form of glycogen, and in case of plants, extra carbohydrates are stored in the form of starch. Okay, all right. So remember that carbohydrates mainly provide us energy. Okay, they provide us instant energy, so we can play, so we can read, so we can sleep, so we can walk. So all these activities, they require energy, right? Okay. Okay, so what are the various sources of carbohydrates? Rice that we consume, okay, is one of the examples of rich source of carbohydrates. Okay, wheat is again an important example of the source of carbohydrates, and potato and sweet potato or other examples which contain carbohydrates in plenty. There are huge number of examples, okay, so which contain carbohydrates. Okay, this ends our part 1 of the chapter 2, components of food. Tomorrow, inshallah, we will be taking care of second part of this same topic. Right? Till then, Khuda Hafiz.